to head back north from Sark Lake. Boat's all loaded. It's a very nice campsite. A bit cloudy this morning, but it doesn't look like it's going to rain, at least not soon. The north end of Sark Lake now. Ready to get into some portaging. The wind is coming from the north today. Unfortunately, the whole time I was going south, it was coming from the south. I turned north and now it's coming from the north. And here's the portage on the north side of Sark Lake. Nice creek. That huge lake, and that's all that flows out of it. Right there. Might mean there's a storm coming in or whatever. If I point the camera this way, it's nice and blue. So, I think I'm on the edge of something, but we'll see what happens. Some rapids coming in here, very nice. There's another set of rapids on the other side of this little island right here. The river splits, and then I head on downstream. And I'm headed down that way. There's supposed to be some rapids. That's a lot of water moving, so I gotta pay attention. Well, I just came out of Shelley Lake, and now I'm in one of the back bays of Alice. There's a portage. There's a beautiful portage, kind of in the northwest corner of Shelley, going towards Alice Lake. And this is the little channel that takes you out of a small pond, and then hopefully around the corner up ahead is the main body of the lake. Well, a little bit of a dead end to the channel. Hopefully, let's stand up. Hopefully the lake is just right there, and it is. It's right there. This has been a lot of fun. Lots of mud, and then I have to go over this beaver dam here. And I'm hoping, okay, let's hope that's the lake. Into Alice Lake now. So I'm gonna head on across and find a campsite. Well, I'm going to check out this campsite here on this island. Looks pretty nice from here, especially with that big rock and that white pine. Yeah. Man, this is a beautiful spot. It's pine needle covered. But the coolest thing about this site is this huge pine tree, which I'm gonna set the camera down and go stand by it. Nice spot. Ready to roll out of here finally. It's about 10:30. Just had a breakfast and hung out, extra cup of coffee. And I think the wind cut down a little, so hopefully it won't be too rough. Very nice spot. Quite different from when I arrived yesterday. I'm gonna head around to the lee side of this island and then it'll get a little rougher. But I'm quickly into a bay over there, so shouldn't be too bad. The crossing over here was, waves were kind of big, just for a minute or two. There's the other campsite I could have stayed at. It doesn't look nearly as nice. Glad I stayed on the island. There it is over there. Very well defined. Made it to the first lake, which has no name, on the Bonhomme Portage. And there's the portage I just did, Bonhomme Portage. Then I canoed across that lake. Then I did that little baby portage right there. Now I'm coming across this unnamed lake. And then there's the Sauvage Portage. Some nice drop-offs. I had to get the canoe down this thing, which was tough. This one was interesting. This rock is slick as anything. They've thrown down a bunch of these logs as kind of a corduroy road along here. This is where I made it with the canoe, but I'm going to keep going with my pack, probably about halfway. Well, I made it through the big portage over to Fern Lake, and I checked out the campsite I was in last time, almost a week ago. It's too damn windy out there. Anyway, I'm heading up to Bud Lake. This is, these are the rapids or falls between Bud and Fern. Okay, out on Bud Lake. I'm camped on that island right there. It's just out fishing. I caught a couple pike, 5 or 6 bass, even a walleye. Lost a bunch of fish. Yeah, Bud Lake. Fishing's good here. Here's a view of the rest of the lake. It's very nice. And then for some reason now, there's a sundog right there. So who knows? I thought that means there's ice in the upper atmosphere, but hopefully that means the wind is going to slow down. Man, it's been windy as hell today. Okay. You can hear the falls across the bay here. Just finished dinner. Had a margarita.